Hey everyone, welcome into another video. Today's date is Sunday, July 27th, 2025. And I've been wanting to make this video for the last couple of days since Friday, but I was feeling really sick on Friday and yesterday. And I'm doing a lot more better now. So on Friday, I had a sore throat, so I could not make the video on Friday. Yesterday, my throat felt a little bit better on Friday, but yesterday my nose was really out of control. Couldn't really. I just felt really lazy yesterday and also Friday, so I couldn't really do anything the last like 2 days to really keep myself active. I was trying to make the video on Friday, but my throat was just too hard for me to handle. And on Saturday, I was feeling. I didn't even sleep well on Saturday. I only slept for like 2 hours that night on Saturday, and it was brutal, man. But tonight, last night, I slept for like 6 or 7 hours, which is absolutely great that I slept for that long last night, and I'm feeling really well now. Not feeling. I wouldn't say I'm not feeling really well. I'm still a little sick. I still have some sniffles on my nose, but it seemed like the worst is already passed, so that's good, and hopefully tomorrow I'm able to feel 100%. But yeah, I feel a lot more better now. So that what happened that's what happened, so that's the reason why I did not make this video on Friday, because I was sick. But now, since I'm feeling better, I feel like I could make this video now. So in this video, I'll be kind of be talking about a unprecedented situation that happened on Thursday. So if you guys didn't know, I was writing Bart. So I was writing Bart on Thursday. So I went from Dublin Pleasanton, then I went to Richmond. I got off at Bay Fair, and then took another train to Richmond, and then I went to Richmond and got on another train, the red line. So you guys didn't saw I made some videos on the stations that I was at. So I went from Richmond to Melbourne. I ate Chick-fil-A. Then after when I so so after Melbourne, I went to the airport, and I had to get on another train because the train that I was getting on from Melbourne to the airport, the San Francisco International Airport, it was going back to Melbourne. It was not going to Richmond. It was going back to Melbourne. I was like, what? It's going back to Melbourne? Then I had to get on another train, the yellow line. So the yellow line stopped at San Francisco International Airport. Then I took that train to Daly City. Then I got off, so I'm able to wait for the Richmond train. So I kind of want to kind of like ride to Richmond, kind of ride to like Berkeley, Richmond one more time. I rode that. I passed through there prior to that, but I kind of wanted to go there again. And then the Richmond train came at Daly City, and there was a major delay over by between Glen Park and Bella Park. So yeah, there was a major delay. There was like a fire, and it was getting out of control. We had to like, I stood at Daly City for like almost an hour on Thursday, and I was, I had to get back. I was like, now I have to get back to Dublin now, um because if I'm gonna be stuck here, then I'm not even gonna. I was like, why even get home? Because I don't live in the Bay Area, and I was trying to like, I went down the so I went to see a station agent, And I was like, "Are there any way for me to get a Dublin?" And they're like, "No, you have to wait for the delay to be over." It's like I was like, "Bro, I have to get to Dublin. I have to find a way to get a Dublin, or at least I like there's like a bus I can take to a station, so I can go to another bar station and get that train from there." It was like, "No." So pretty much the station agent just wanted me to stay at Daly City. I was like, "I can't do that, man. I have to get a Dublin and get on my BART commuter back to Modesto." And so there's two trips that in the afternoon from Dublin Pleasanton to Modesto. So one leaves at 5:30 and one leaves at 6:30. And it was like 3 o'clock. So yeah, I still have plenty of time. I still have a little bit of time, but I was there till like almost 4. And if I stood it for like another hour, I would have not came back to Modesto that day. I don't know what I would have done, to be completely honest. Like, I have some family members that live in Oakland and San Leandro, but I don't know. I didn't want to stay there overnight because, yeah, Oakland at night is really dangerous. So yeah, so I did talk to a train operator, the one who was running the Richmond chain, and she was really helpful. She told me that um, I don't think we're gonna be running trains anytime soon, so I recommend you get on a bus and get off over at 16 in Mission. She also said 24 in Mission, but she says that you could be running the same problems over on 24 in Mission. So she recommends me to go 16 in Mission. I took a muni bus. It was the Route 14. So I got on the Route 14 from Daly City, and it took me to 16 in Mission. So I got on the Dublin Pleasanton train from there, and I went back to Dublin. And then I went back to Dublin around like 6. So I had time to get on the last commuter bus, the last commuter trip bus back to Modesto. So yeah, really crazy situation, really unprecedented situation on Thursday in like San Francisco between Glen Park and Bella Park. A fire got out of control and they had to like stop service from there. So yeah, when it comes to the staging agent, man, I think he wanted me to stay pretty much. I was like, no, I can't do that, man. I have to get back to Dublin. And it was like, and I told him, there's any other way? They're like, there's not any other way. You have to wait. It's like, I have to get somewhere, man. But the train operator was really helpful. She told me just get on a bus, and it would take you to 16 in Mission. And I got on the 14, and I got on my first 60-foot bus, and it was really crowded. And I went to San Francisco through Route 14, and yeah. So yeah, guys. So yeah, really just unprecedented situation. But yeah, man. I think that's everything I have to really say. But yeah, man. I was feeling really sick. I'm not saying that delay really caused me of being sick. I don't know. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. And I see you guys next time. Bye.